I would be long dead if I never had accessible housing. When I was 7, I left my home in Ottawa to live in a long-term care hospital for kids with physical disabilities. 40 other children lived there at the time. Imagine having to leave home at age 7. Maybe some of you have. As a teenager, I continued to need physical support with activities of daily living. That's ordinary things like getting up and washed and dressed, going to the bathroom, cooking and cleaning. Kids like us were fobbed off to nursing homes when we turned 18. We heard very little from our friends who went there. What we did hear was very frightening. One girl died within a year. Another girl was forgotten outside all night, and she died, and another, and another. Can you blame me for being petrified of going to a nursing home? I wanted to go to live at university, to live on my own with help, and to have a decent life. I wanted to be in the same community as my friends and where I could go to university. None of this would be possible in a nursing home. If they didn't kill me with neglect, I probably would have found a way to kill myself. I was extremely lucky that I turned 18 when I did. A pilot project provided care in the community along with an accessible apartment for 100 people in the province of Ontario. 10 of these apartments would be available in Toronto. I would have to share an apartment, but I was still living in the community, free to go to school and have friends in my life. But what happens to 18-year-olds with physical disabilities today who are ready and willing to leave home? They will be sent to a nursing home if they cannot live with their parents. In the 50 years that have passed since I left the institution, there has been little progress in providing accessible housing. People with disabilities are on hold or on waiting lists for accessible units for more than 10 years. Then they are often required to choose one apartment in the entire city. If every apartment were accessible from now on, people with disabilities could freely choose where to live, just like anyone else. We have a lot of catching up to do. All new housing built with government funding or supports must be built accessible. No tax dollars should ever be used to create accessibility barriers. Let your elected officials know that affordable, accessible housing is an absolute must. Not only will you be helping people with disabilities, but you will be also helping people to stay in their own homes as they get older. And who knows, one day that might be you.